4.5 years it took me. But I am proud to tell you that 1 month ago, Jimmy Crosby stepped into federal prison as a prisoner. 8 years. This is a man who was entrusted with the care, the custody, and the rehabilitation of 80,000 men and women in the state of Florida. He abused his authority up one street and down the other. If you don't know all of the horrible things that James Crosby did, by the way, he pled guilty of the 50 felony charges. I took about 20 of them to the FBI and the FDLE. Of the 50 felony charges he was facing, they dropped 49 and allowed him to plead guilty to just one, which in my opinion was not the worst one, but it was the one where he accepted a $130,000 bribe from a private vendor. And the inmate families had to pay for that $130,000. The vendor jacked up the prices so he could pay Crosby the bribe, and then folks going to visit their people in prison had to pay for the bribe.
We're still paying those.
Still paying. It was in the phone calls. Jim Crosby, I caught him in New York City having dinner with two people he had not yet signed a $16 million medical supply contract with. Got witnesses. Couldn't find a camera, couldn't even buy one. But I got witnesses who knew it. And Jeb Bush wouldn't do a thing about it. I gave Jeb Bush a stack of documents showing up one street and down the other. And to this day, I'll never understand why Jeb turned a blind eye until it got so hot that it looked like he was going to have to go down with Crosby before he fired him. So, I hope you're doing good up there, Jimmy, in Kentucky at your new residence.
One question.
Yes, sir.
You have any plans to write a book?
No, that's not something I've thought about. Right now, my plans are to become as involved with Abe as I can. I'm just all day long, I've been thinking about things that I've noticed how many people are here today, and I've got some ideas about how we can get a lot more attention to this organization and convince people that they should be writing to their legislators, that they should be writing every place they possibly can. They should be making all the noise they possibly can about getting rid of the death penalty once and for all. Let us join the sane people in this world that dropped it back in 1972 and have not picked it up again.
I got one question.
Hold on, Paul. We're gonna bring Ron back up for more questions in a little while, but our next speaker has to catch a train and a plane, so we're gonna throw him up here, and then we'll bring Ron. You'll come back. So I'm really enjoying your talk.